rape accusations, death threats,
use deadly force,
sexual misdeeds.
Mom on a regular basis.
This is the story of Isom. No, not the International School of Ministry, but the comic by Eric July. Learn how this e-girl inadvertently launched a war that would entrench Comicsgate, the fandom menace, and even LawTube for many months. Tonight, on Sifting Through the Trash, with your host, JJ Trujillo. It's May of 2023. Reformed gangster turned comic book publisher Eric July is at the height of his meteoric fame. He has become the poster boy of the conservative culture war. Of course, he is not without his naysayers. Many left-wing personalities opposed him and his company. It seemed he was fueled by their animosity.
So you fat, out of shape, and you white.
Hosting debates with them on his show. This practice was called monetizing his haters. But by the end of this month, Eric would no longer deal with his critics in this way. This also seems to be when his unchecked fame in right-wing circles comes to a spiraling halt. It's May 19th, 2023. A group of right-wing influencers gathered together on Nick Rekeita's stream to discuss a variety of cultural and political topics. At first, the stream seemed rather light-hearted and uneventful, but soon Nina Infinity would ignorantly open a Pandora's box, sparking an internet war. To better understand Nina, I sought the opinion of an expert who may or may not be Jordan Peterson.
To understand the predicament of Nina Infinity and the Comicsgate War, one must take a look back at Helen of Troy. And even beyond the foundation of our species, we must examine the story of Eve, who ignorantly took the fruit. This is not a new story, but the eternal definition of the feeble-minded creatures we call woman.
We will now revisit the fateful stream where this drama transpired.
Eric July is building, that's the whole message, is he's selling an alternative economy, right?
Yeah, but his comic sucks.
It's $3 million. Who cares if it sucks?
I mean,
does it? Have you read it?
I looked at it.
So you didn't read it, but
That's
you
all that
think it
matters.
sucks?
It's the picture.
Yeah.
Maybe you should read it for yourself. And
I've heard
find
good
out.
things about
Do
it.
you
from
really
a lot of
want me
people.
to read it?
Too. Yes.
Okay, I'll read it and then
Why
give you a
not?
proper review
Please
of
do
Eric
it. I would
July's
love
fucking
that.
black superhero with a crucifix on his dick. I'm sure
Do
it's
it.
fucking
Well,
great.
Do it. Then you would have
Okay.
a valid opinion, though. 'cause
No,
then you
I
read
actually.
it.
This opinion is perfectly valid. What's good about it? What's his superpower? What's his slogan? Give me the log line.
I don't know. I haven't
Give me
read
the
it.
commercial. Come on. Other than we're taking down the establishment, how is it good?
I
Sell
don't
it,
know. I
Nina.
haven't read it,
Sell it.
so I can't. I don't have an opinion about it, whether it's good or not. I just don't think that someone who hasn't read it should be like, oh, it's shit, because you should usually watch something or read something if you're gonna talk shit about it.
Now,
Since when?
I did now like the Little
It's
Mermaid,
forever.
the Little Mermaid remake, Nina, for example. Shit.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna see that shit.
I'm not watching that shit either.
Yeah. See where we go. We've reached
No.
common ground here.
And no one who's read it can tell you what's good about it. There's no memes
I'll
from
read it tomorrow and I'll let you know, Dick. How about that?
Okay.
Dick claims the only defense people give for Isom is their support for the parallel economy. In other words, Eric's political beliefs. This was the defense that Nick Rekeita offered. Nina inadvertently demonstrated two very important points. First, Nina believes that you shouldn't talk negatively about a work until you've seen it. Ironically, Nina's entire corner of the internet badmouths works prior to them being released. Something Camelot at least subconsciously noticed when mentioning The Black Little Mermaid, a film Nina's friends mocked ruthlessly for months. Second, Nina is white knighting for a book she never read, after making it seem like you can't have an opinion unless you've read it. And this is when Nina opened the Pandora box, daring Dick to read the book and then to hear out his review. Little did she know, but she had sparked an internet war, and thanks to her, some of these creators would be blacklisted from shows. The first battle of the comics war ignites. Next time on Sifting Through the Trash with your host, JJ Trujillo. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share,